I have a lot of sketchbooks that I have filled from over the years. I think the first one I have here, I started in 2021 as a Christmas gift. And the most recent one, I have like 5 pages left in, so we're just gonna say that I finished it, you know, this year, 2025, 2026. So, decided, since I'm about to put together an art portfolio for college, that I would go ahead and do like a sketchbook tour, because I'm always kind of like shy about like my more artistic experiences. Like I always kind of keep it on the DL, especially when it comes to like social media and like showing my friends. Like I think very few of my friends have actually seen my sketchbooks like all the way through from start to finish. We're gonna start with this one, which was the Christmas gift in 2021. I always kind of date my sketchbooks, so like I like to put when I started versus when I finished. But this is like the cover. The cover is so cute. Open it up and I have a table of contents. On one side, I have a list of all of my original characters. Because I like stories. I love writing stories and stuff. Like a lot of these I actually still write. Like I wrote a novel and a lot of these characters were featured in said novel. Starting off, we have my OCs. Oh my gosh, dude, I just like, I started this and I think I got halfway through the book and I just stopped updating the list. And then I would do a lot of meet the artists. Mind you, this was 2021, okay? Almost 2022. We were in the depths of probably the most ratchet era on the internet. And I was 17 this year. I was 14, 15, okay? I was a child. I was a baby. Something about my style from this time that's gonna kill me is the faces. I'm gonna try and not be too critical, too cynical of myself, because I was, as I said, a child. I had not a lot of expertise. And I was also really influenced by anime at the time. Even though I didn't watch a lot of it, I just really liked their styles, and that was what I was into, and I followed a lot of artists that drew like that. My meet the artist, it was 13. My favorite books at the time were Goose Girl, Enna Burning, Pride and Prejudice. My favorite subject was geography. My favorite animals were frogs and dogs. Yes, this was the frog era. And the mushroom era. Kira. Energy manipulation. Villain. Russian mother. I'm gonna let y'all guess what fandom she was from without saying it. I might spoil it later down the line, but it was a really popular anime show. But of course I couldn't like just make my characters like look like the characters in the show. I was always like doing my own spin, and I would always make them like European. I would be like, she's French, even though it's set in Japan. She's French. We have the first of my many renditions of this one specific character that I had in a book that I wrote, Elena Navier. She and I go way back. I started this in 2021, like the summer of 2021, after reading a pirate book, Fire series. And I was like, you know what? I'm gonna plagiarize this book. I'm actually going to write an entire story with the same exact plot, but don't worry guys, I stopped doing that and I actually decided to write my own original story. Dude, the plot twist that I would like write for the story, it has like, I think 5 different rough drafts because I changed the story so many times. So this is a influencer OC. Nikki the Frog. She was on every type of social media possible. I have to say though, I really went in detail for this one. I had her usernames for all the social media. I had her profile photos for each social media she was in. Honestly, kudos to 13-year-old me. This is like insane detail. I had posts that she would make, because like when I was a child, like a little child, I would draw video games that I could then play because my mom and dad wouldn't let me have an iPad. So I would draw my video games. Lulu knows. I would draw my video games.
No, I drew it on a block.
Yes. We had phones that we drew on phones. I'm gonna throw up a picture. Oh my gosh, I have a YouTube thumbnail for her. I have an Instagram post? Question mark? Oh, this is the first of many hints on what fandom I was really into. Then I had another original world design. I actually really like this one. I love colors and I love like using markers and stuff, and I was always pretty good at it, if you don't mind me saying so. But this one was really cool. I played this one game on Roblox one time. It was like Journey to the Sun, and I was really inspired and was like, I love this story. And I also, my friend was playing Sky Children, or Children of the Sky, or whatever it's called, and I was like, oh my gosh, I'm so inspired. Let me basically plagiarize them and make my own story. I think it was really cool. I was sort of creative, like you can just tell that I was inspired. Like if you know those two things that I'm talking about, then you can like, oh yeah, I borderline copied it. I loved pit crews. I would spend all day making pit crews on FaceTime with my best friend. We would just make pit crews, and it was like, make me in pit crew. I really wrote a lot of stories and then I would never do anything with them, and I don't know why. This is such an old story of mine. Dude, Isaac and Ori. They're my fave. May that love find me. Me and my friend would write this. We would write this together. I actually genuinely do not remember this story. I had like 5 different My Hero Academia characters. So many pit crew characters. Like, I would just go on there and do crap and I would draw it. What is it with me and faking like online personas? I think it was because I didn't have an online persona, so I was like, yeah, it's me for real. This was a drawing of a kiss. I think what happened was my mom was like, I'm gonna go through your sketchbook. So I just went through and I destroyed my drawings. Here's my second Meet the Artist in the sketchbook. Update 1. Meet the Artist, Phoebe. I'm still 13, I'm a bookworm. I am a Studio Ghibli fan. I lost my phone. That's probably why I'm making all of these gamer and influencer OCs, because I have no connection to the outside world at this time, because I got caught with an Instagram account that I wasn't supposed to have. My favorite plants are mushrooms. That's actually not a plant. They're in the plant kingdom, but they're actually fungi. They're actually not a plant. I wrote a note, lol, in 3 years I'm gonna cry about this because I won't be their friend. Their friend. F-R-E-N. What was I doing? Oh! I had the most atrocious bob at the time. Just remember that, looking at a close-up I did of myself. I went to that hairdresser and I was like, yeah, I want like a French bob and like right here and curtain bangs, and she gave me baby bangs and a Dora haircut. I cried so hard that night. I sat in my wardrobe and I sobbed. Yeah, let's just say that none of this is going in my art portfolio. I had another My Hero Academia self-insert. I really love my self-inserts. Wow. Comment down below who you think I shipped her with. Then Anya's a fire character. Anya will be in all of my sketchbooks, except for the most recent one. Anya is in most of my sketchbooks. Yeah, I drew her a lot. There's a lot of furries, a lot of mushrooms. I had a friend, she was really into the wolf stories. I was really into the wolf stories with her. We would just draw wolves. And actually, no, those stories were fire. We had some crazy good dynamics. It was just like, I feel like now it's so like, that's cringy. Wolves. This was an entire page. I mean, they're cute.
Yeah, they were cute.
They're really cute. Ooh, Leilani in the Forest, fire short story. I actually am so proud of that short story. I just lost the typed version.
Can you send it in an email? Maybe you could get
Yeah, I could probably find it in an email. What happened to you not talking?
Oh, sorry.
It's okay. Okay, so here are some quotes from the story I was writing at the point.
Are those my pants? Yes. Why are you wearing them? Because I wanted to. But you're a girl.
You're wearing makeup,
So are you.
but you're a man.
You know what? I'm
Yo, but
honestly
at
so
least-
proud of you.
Why?
Because like standing in front of camera, I don't think people realize how embarrassing it is.
This one dress, it was pink and it had like a brown ombre in it, and I never found it again. I actually cannot find it again. Editing Phoebe, find it. I have some really cool collages. I'm actually still proud of this. Ode to Eyes and then the rainbow. This is my third Meet the Artist of this book. Surprise, surprise, my name is still Phoebe. I don't know why I would just do those little like quizzes. Like I would just like write checks and boxes and be like, yes, no, as if I didn't know. I appreciate it now because like I can go back and like see what I was dealing with at the time. So I went to this youth group and I got home and I was just so like energized and buzzing because I just had such a good time and I'd made some new friends and I wrote all of the quotes I can remember. Something I was always really good at, I feel like, and really helped my art style improve, was I would do like redraws of paintings that I would find. This is another short story I did. I have a really cute poster that I did for it. Mermaid. This is actually a fire spread. I would miss certain days and then I just wouldn't draw it. Dude, I blacked out so many different things because I just drew a lot of cleavage and I felt really bad about it. But I really like Pearl. Pearl's really pretty and I like Turtle. I have another Meet the Artist. No, never mind. This is not Meet the Artist. It's literally another self-insert of me into MHA. Bro, I don't know why. This thing had a chokehold on me. This was my character, and I actually am really proud of the way I drew her. Like, I still really like the line art for her. This is a character for Leaf.
Who is that?
I think is what the show is called. Epic. No, for Epic. And then I did an Among Us spread.
Oh, wow.
Guys, Among Us is actually so fun. Can we please bring it back? But yeah. Oh, and then I would do like graph drawings, and this one's really good. La Belle Dame Sans Merci. And here we are, my fourth Meet the Artist. Wow. I'm still 13. And my favorite movies were The Prestige, House Moving Castle, and Princess Mononoke. Top 5 books were Gone with the Wind, Great Expectations, The Giver series, Okay for Now, The Selection series. What is up with me? I'm always picking the selection. And I did another short story, and then I had a drawing of a castle that was really cool. Zoinks! Oh, here's another Anya drawing. Fire. I drew her with her middle finger, so I put tape on it. And then I have my first drawing for my game concept, Under the Pond. It's really cute. It's like this, like, I don't know, it's like side-to-side scroller game, I guess. I don't know what you call it. Yeah, I was really inspired by Bee and Poppycat. Also, like, other really cute games that I would play. I really would love to create this game someday. This is my 5th Meet the Artist in this sketchbook. My style had drastically changed by now. This was in September. I was 14. I have my phone. I did not lose my phone. And then we get to Dream World, which I just sent a picture of my friend to, and it was just really cool, like almost analog horror concept that we came up with. And then I watched, I think Puppy Playtime 2 had Mommy Longlegs in it, but I watched a playthrough of that and I drew Mommy Longlegs. My 6th Meet the Artist. Some of the stuff I'm writing just is like redundant. It took me almost a year to finish this sketchbook, under a year. I finished it in October 2022. My projects was Thousand Glass Castles. I was listening to Little Dark Age, Washing Machine Heart, Never Saw the Point of Trying. Ooh, that's a fire song. I really liked Little Women, House Moving Castle, and I was reading Room with a View. And that is this book. So the next thing that I started, since it's not really a sketchbook, it's an art journal, as you can tell by this. One of my favorite pieces in this was I was at work and they had me take off these stickers from like 5 million bajillion bags. And so I just put it here. And then I also did this really cool project where I would listen to a song and I would draw the cover that I thought it should have, like how I would design that cover for it. I write a lot of my dreams in here. And I had some crazy dreams. Like I would pre-game my dreams and I would just have like the most amazing dreams ever. I wish I would still get them, but I really don't. So I have a love letter that I said I would never open, and it is open. I would write a love letter, and then I would tape it up in this book, and then I would just lose feelings because I got my feelings out, I guess. And then I would do these memory logs where I would kind of just like scrap journal, but I would write like what I did that day, where it came from. I love this. I think it's so cute. But this is like one of my favorite books. I feel like this is really, I'm gonna feature a lot of this in my art portfolio because I had like a shirt design. I feel like this is really just where I would express myself the most because it wasn't like a sketchbook. It was just like I could put anything in here, and I literally did put everything in here. Like this page is all hot glue.
I do that too now.
And then I wrote my entire 4th of July out one time because I had a great time. And then I misprinted the first chapter for Thousand Glass Castles, so I just put it in here, which is really cool, and I kind of just like set it with green background. Dude, I'm telling you, like my dreams would get so detailed, and I would also try to like draw like specific images that I remembered from my dream. Oh, this is really cute. These are some of my friends, and I redrew our Polaroids, which is also a really cool like art practice that I would recommend, because I feel like that also really helped me to like capture expressions and stuff. And then this was kind of just like a fall drawing with marker, and I really like it. I'm definitely going to include this in my portfolio. It's a drawing of New York. This is 2023. Another thing I would do a lot. Sorry about that, my camera died. So I would do these like little like album things where I would listen to an album and then I would draw like little like motifs for each song, and then I would draw the album cover, but just like the human portion of it. This was me and my sister. We put like this chopped lipstick. It's plugged in. Okay, so my camera died, so now we're using my phone. And I look chopped on my phone, so I'm gonna put some lipstick on. Let me see. No, you don't. Your camera actually.
Why? It matches your shirt.
Yeah, go quickly get some stuff. Put it on. Ice water. The lighting has changed because the sun came out. I don't know why. Just decided to come out. So yeah, me and my sister did this one where it was like kisses and we would just put it, and I made like a flower vase with XOXO. And then this was a really cool kind of like drawing talking about like personal growth and how like it literally says some trees stop growing after a while, some don't. P.S. This isn't about trees. This was a comic book series called Happy Household.
Oh my god.
And I love it. I never really finished it. I have like the first 2 chapters. I had another letter in here, but this was more of a hate letter. This was a hate letter to somebody that I was really mad at the time. And then I would do calendars in here. This was prom. Prom 2024 was awesome. Shut up, Mom! This was, and then I redid the fall drawing. And this one, you could just be like, I'm not doing as bad. I'm doing a better time. This is my little September recap. I played a lot of Dress to Impress. A lot. This one's really cute. I bought a 50-cent copy of Count of Monte Cristo from the thrift store, and I bought it just for collage because I hated that book. My most recent stuff was just a lot of vent art, but then I did this really cute character design at youth group actually, which I really like. But yeah, this is my art journal, art notebook.
Thank you guys so much for watching. I did not film an outro, so now that's what I'm doing. If you enjoyed this video, make sure to let me know. I really appreciate that you got all the way through this, because it was a 20-minute video of me yapping. If you liked any of my artwork, also feel free to let me know. I would really appreciate that. And I will see you in the next one.